everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Andy. I am rushing through that little bit because I am so excited for this video. This is the most exciting video that I've ever filmed, at least for me. Probably not for you guys, but for me, because this is my first ever Boxycharm unboxing. I recently switched from Ipsy to Boxycharm because I saw a lot of the products in Boxycharm and it just looked like a better deal. And so I got my Boxycharm in the mail today. I was not planning on filming at all, which is why I look kind of like a hobo with like a super messy ponytail and a giant sweater from Goodwill. But I couldn't resist filming this video. I honestly didn't even have enough patience to like do my hair. I just like rushed over here and sat down to film this video. And on my way over here, I saw a super giant fluffy dog. And also the super giant fluffy dog had a puppy with it. And it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen, so this is pretty much the best day ever. Now that I'm completely out of breath from rambling like a psycho person, if you don't know what Boxycharm is, it is a monthly subscription box and it gives you 4 to 5 full-sized makeup products. And from what I've seen, it is usually really nice stuff. It's high-end, it's really good. I do not have any idea what is in here. That is why I'm completely barefaced. It's because I wanted to be totally surprised by what I got in my box, so I didn't peek and I didn't look at what I might get in here. And so this is a total surprise and I'm going to be trying all these products on my face and I'm really excited, so we're just gonna get into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my videos, and let's open this box. Okay, so opening up the box, the first thing that I see is the little card that they give you, and the theme for this month is Boxy Baddie, so it's like that Instagram baddie type theme. And then what I love about this that I've seen is it shows you on the back everything that you got and the prices. So I am going to tell you guys the prices that these products retail at so that you can kind of see the worth of the box as compared to its $21 price tag. And so let's just get right into this box. The first thing that I am seeing in my box is this tube right here, and this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask, and I'm assuming that this is for hair because Briogeo is a hair brand. So basically it says, Don't Despair Repair contains a unique blend of avocado, sweet almond, and argan oils, and hair essential vitamin B5 and biotin to repair damaged hair, enhance shine, and reduce breakage by up to 81% after 3 uses. I'm actually really excited to try this out because I do struggle from damaged hair. That's my main hair problem. I've got a million hair problems, but that's number 1. And so this is basically just a hair mask. You just put it in your hair and you leave it in for 10 minutes and then you rinse it out. So I've actually heard really good things about this brand. I can't really smell anything. It doesn't smell like much. I guess it might smell like more once you actually take it out of the tube, but it doesn't smell like much in the tube. But anyways, obviously I can't try out a hair mask on camera for you guys, but I'm going to try this out and hopefully update you guys in a later video if I like it or not. The next thing that I am noticing in my box is this right here, and this looks to be a foundation brush. And this is the Bare Minerals Face Perfecting Brush, and this retails for $28. So basically this is one of those brushes that has like a little indent in the center, and you just put the foundation into the little indent and then buff it onto your skin. And so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in just a tiny bit to show you how this brush works on my face. We're now a little bit zoomed in and I have already primed my face, and so I'm just going to take my Found Cosmetics Nourishing Liquid Foundation in the shade 130 Light Medium. And I've never used a brush like this. I will generally just dot my foundation on my face and then blend it out, usually with a beauty blender. So I've never really done this before, but we're just gonna try it out. I'm just gonna put about a pump, I guess, of foundation into the little dropper, and then I'm just going to blend it on my face. This brush is pretty densely packed, which you would expect from a foundation brush. That generally gives it more of a smooth texture rather than kind of creating streaks. This is distributing the product really nicely. I do think that it's making the foundation look really nice on the skin. One thing I am noticing is I'm ending up having to use a lot more foundation than I normally do. I usually only use maybe a full pump of this particular foundation on my face, usually less than that, but I've definitely already gone in with a full pump and I'm not even done with my forehead or my neck or anything like that. So I don't know if this brush just tends to soak up product or if maybe it just packs it on a little bit thicker. I'm not quite sure, but it does give a really nice finish to the skin. So yeah, this brush is really, really nice. I've actually had my eye on this brush for such a long time, but I never actually bought it. And so I'm super excited that it came in the box. And this retails for $28 and you got it in a $21 box. So I think that that is an absolutely great deal. And I think that it really just applied the foundation so beautifully. And normally, you guys know I do apply my foundation with a beauty blender most of the time. But I might change it up and try to use this a little more. I feel like this gives a lot more coverage than a beauty blender does. So for those days when I want a little bit more coverage, I might go for this. And so I'm super, super excited. And I think that I like this. So I went ahead and applied some concealer, some powder, and some bronzer so that I can move on to the next thing in this box. And the next thing that I am seeing in the box is this. And this looks like a blush. This is the Studio Makeup Loose Blush in the shade... I don't know if it has a shade. There doesn't seem to be a shade name anywhere on the actual blush or on the card. So maybe this is their only blush? But this is a Studio Makeup Loose Blush and this retails for $35. Holy crap, you guys. Holy crap. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and tap it into the cap. I'm just going to use my little Wet n Wild blush brush and just apply this to my cheeks. Oh, that is a really, really pretty color. So that is a super, super pretty blush. I don't usually love loose blushes or loose products in general because they tend to make a little bit of a mess, but that is a really pretty color and it applied so well onto the cheeks. It just kind of blended itself almost. Moving on to the next product in this box that I am seeing is this right here. And this is the MAC Cosmetics Eyebrow Pencil and they gave me the shade Spiked, I think. And so this retails for $18. Basically, it's just like a twist up pencil. It is really difficult for me personally to get a hang of new eyebrow products. And so this might be a hot mess, but I'm going to go ahead and try to do my eyebrows with this pencil. I just realized as I was doing my eyebrows with this pencil that this is literally the first time I have ever used anything from MAC Cosmetics. Like, I have never used a MAC product before, so this is my first time using MAC products. So I must say I'm not really sure how I feel about this MAC eyebrow pencil. I feel like my brows look a little bit crazy, like they're a little bit Sasquatch-like, a little bit more intense than I'm used to them being. But I think that that's mostly just because I'm used to using different products with my eyebrows, and I am so bad at using new products with my eyebrows, it takes me forever to figure out a product. But I felt like this was a little bit too pigmented for my taste. I like my eyebrow products to be a little bit less pigmented, so that you have to build them up so that your eyebrows don't look crazy, like mine do right now. But I'm going to keep working with it and see if I like it later. I like that they included a MAC product, because I've never used MAC before, but not sure how I feel about it quite yet. So the next thing in the box is by far the most exciting thing in the box that I haven't touched yet and I've been dying to, and it's this right here. This, if you can't tell, is a full-sized eyeshadow palette. This is the Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette from the brand Pure Cosmetics, and this retails for $34. And so I'm just gonna open this up because I don't know what colors are in it. The packaging is so beautiful. It's like white marble and then written in rose gold. It says Pure Soiree Diaries, and so the packaging is absolutely beautiful. And then it comes with a mirror on the top, which is always really nice. So if you can see, it comes with 4 shimmer shadows and then 8 matte shadows, which is actually really nice because it means you can create a big variety of looks with this. And it looks to be just a really nice neutral palette, which I just really love neutral palettes because I feel like you can travel with them and create any kind of look with them. It's such a small little palette and you could easily just travel with this. It gives you these really nice 2 peachy shades right here and then a really good transition shade. This shade looks great for setting all over the lid, and all the other shades look beautiful too. I'm not going to go on and on and on about it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it onto my eyes. I'm really dying to touch this shade right here called Glitzy. Yeah, you guys know. You guys know that's my favorite kind of shade. the bronzy coppery shades. I love them. So first I'm just going to set my eyelids with the shade Mogul. I think that's how you pronounce that. These shades feel so buttery to the touch. Like they feel almost similar to Lorac eyeshadows, which are my favorite eyeshadows ever. So now on a fluffy brush, this is the ColourPop. I think this is a ColourPop brush. They don't have their names on their brushes, but it's like a fluffy blending brush. I'm just going into the shade Gala, and I'm going to blend that into my crease. This is just kind of a cool toned transition shade. And it's not showing up super pigmented on the lids. I think it's a lot lighter on the lid than it looks in the pan. But it is blending out beautifully. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go into the shade Splurge, which looks a lot like Gala, but it looks like it's a little bit darker. And I'm just going to blend that pretty much into the exact same area as I put Gala. This is going to be a really, really simple eye look because this isn't a tutorial or anything like that. I just want to test out these shadows and see how they perform. Now on a bit of a smaller blending brush, I'm going to go into this shade Snazzy, which looks like a nice deep purple. And I'm going to blend this into the outer part of my eye and then slightly into my crease as well. That shade is really, really nicely pigmented. That is a beautiful shade. I really like that. Another thing that I am noticing with these eyeshadows is when you dip into them, there's not a lot of kickback. Like there's a little bit, but not very much. So if you're not into powdery eyeshadows that have a lot of kickback, then this palette would be great for you. Now on a bit of a flat shader brush, I'm going to go into this shade right here, Dazzle, which looks like a really nice shimmery purple. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid to see how the shimmers perform. So initially it's not showing up super, super pigmented. I actually think I'm going to switch to my finger and see if it works a little bit better that way. So yeah, these shimmers definitely perform a lot better if you apply them with your finger rather than a brush. You might use a synthetic brush. The one I was using wasn't synthetic, so maybe a synthetic brush would work a little bit better. But my finger seems to be doing a much better job than the brush, so I'm just going to stick with my finger. One disappointing thing about this palette is it doesn't seem to have anything to highlight your inner corner with. That's not a huge deal. I'm just going to go ahead and go into the highlighter that I used for my face, which is this Flower Beauty Lift and Sculpt palette. I'm just going to use this highlighter to highlight my inner corners. So I think that I really love this eyeshadow palette. The color range is beautiful. I like all the shades that they have. They're very fall-like, which is amazing. And I think that they're really blendable. I think that they're really pigmented. And so I think that I like this palette so far. I'm super excited, and I think it's a great deal that you got a full eyeshadow palette in the box. And so I'm excited about this. I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes really quick, and then I will be right back to use the final product in the box. Okay guys, so the final thing in my Boxycharm is this, and this is a ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Mess Around. And this retails for $6. And I have used ColourPop lip products before, but I've never tried their Ultra Satin Lip formula. I've tried their Ultra Matte Lip, and I've also tried their actual lippy sticks. And so I've never tried this formula before. And this looks like it's going to be a very cool toned shade. And so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm just going to go ahead and try to apply this to my lips. Oh yes, this is very, very cool tone. This is like a taupe almost. It feels very thin, the formula does. So this is a very dark taupe shade with like a kind of a bit of a purple hint to it. It's a very strange shade, and I'm not exactly sure how wearable it is, which is a little bit frustrating simply because I really do think I love the formula. It's not sticky at all, but it's also not drying or matte or anything like that. And so I think that I really like the formula, but I'm not sure how I feel about the shade because I don't know if I will wear this very often. This might be kind of a fall trend that I'm not aware of. Maybe really dark taupes are like a trend that's coming up now, and I think it looks really good with this purple eye, but I'm not really a dark taupe person, so I don't know how I feel about the color, but I really like the formula of this lipstick. So that is it, you guys. That is a wrap on my September Boxycharm unboxing, my first ever Boxycharm, and let me just say, it was worth it. I am so happy that I got this box because I added it up, and the overall value of this box was $141. I paid $21 for this box, so that is astounding to me. I am so incredibly excited to now be subscribed to Boxycharm. The only thing that I wasn't really sure about was this MAC eyebrow pencil. I'm not sure if I'm gonna love that, and I'm not sure if I love the color of the lipstick. But even without those things, even if I had just gotten this one eyeshadow palette, I would have been happy. And so I am super excited. I think that the box this month was great. Let me know in the comments what you got in your box, if we got the same things. I'm not sure if Boxycharm is like Ipsy, where they give every person kind of different things. So let me know in the comments if you got the same things as me, if we got different things, if you liked them, if you didn't. I would love to hear your guys' opinions. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.